lurker, you never really had a rifler. These roles became more defined as Counter-Strike moved on.
Well, I hate to cut you off here, but it looks like we're live now. Going into the knife round here, guys. CHAWTY versus DSB, or Baba as we're going to refer to them. I don't know, knife round on Ancient. Is this map more CT-sided or T-sided, do you think?
Currently, it's looking a little more CT-sided, 2-on-1 here. Swaggy hiding in the corner, just gets stabbed up here by Cypress. Absolutely gutted, humiliated out here in the ruins. Can't even defend his homeland without getting embarrassed.
Absolutely sliced and diced. CHAWTY winning the knife round here with ease. I think it's probably pretty fair to say they're probably going to stick to CT side. Yeah, and they do, in fact, decide to stick with CT side.
Auto director has unbound itself. Boy.
Yeah, I think that's why I ended up rebinding mine, to be quite honest with you. That's okay. You got a couple rounds to figure it out. So, arguably, probably one of the most important rounds of the game. The first pistol round underway now. CHAWTY versus DSB once again. ESEA season 37.
I believe Baba Niv just whiffed a smoke and spawned and missed a jump throw.
Yeah, you hate to see it. This mid play here, the T's have decided to go all the way through, not pushing mid, but going to the other side and going to attack B site here. Baba Swaggy pushing in, taking 2 frags really fast as we see Sam executing B site for the rest of his teammates.
The B site.
CHAWTY on the fast rotate from A. Butterstick getting gooshed instantly by Sam, and he goes down pretty fast. And now it's a 2v5 situation. Trevor finding way through the smoke. What a shot. R2D2 picking up one more, and now 2v3. Retake for CHAWTY. Trevor evening out the scoreline, picks up one more. 2v1. Trevor popping off for CHAWTY in the pistol round, picking up, I believe that was a 4K.
Absolutely big. His big play coming in from R2D2. The only real issue that went down here on this pistol, we had a couple people hiding out here, hanging a little too much in zigzag. They need to get a little bit more presence. The second that player died at the backside along, there should have been way more pressure coming out of the T side to try and even that situation. Granted, playing for time is incredibly useful on pistol round, and they're worried about money. They should be way worried about shutting down this guy's information that he's going to get. When 2 people peek 1 player on a trade, it's very hard to identify where both people are coming from, especially if one is shooting from behind you or to the side of you.
Yes, indeed. The T's, yeah, they didn't really do a great job of holding their sight and getting the trades there at all. But with that bomb plant going down, now they have Galils. We do see a Deagle armor on Sam. And CHAWTY taking a little bit more conservatively. We do see 1M4 and Trevor who got all those frags, and mostly MP9s and everyone else. Pretty standard second round buy. And then aggression from Wayne, just punished instantly by Cypress as Butterstick pushes middle. Gets 2 very fast kills as Niv and
big
Az
boost shut down in the corner on the edge of the smoke.
Yeah, trying to get that
Good
boost, but no luck. Swaggy manages to find a couple more here. The rest of the CT's converging this location. Alex cleaning him up, and 2 quick rounds here to CHAWTY in the first half.
Yeah, recovering the M4 there off R2D2 is really important. Definitely a very strong buy in the second round, but if you lose that gun and you are not able to recover it, it's definitely costly. They made it a little bit too expensive, I think, by losing 2 players. I think losing the 1 player on half HP with the MP9's okay. The kill reward is good, but you kind of gotta reel it in after the first player, I think there.
Yeah, we do see an AUG coming on R2D2 here. Interesting buy as he pushes up mid and loses it instantly to Wayne's Deagle. Definitely not what they wanted to happen here. CHAWTY hoping to build some momentum here. Looking to win 3 in a row, but Baba losing the first 2 rounds. They definitely want to try and shut down the momentum CHAWTY's trying to build. We do see them playing a little bit more passively in mid as CHAWTY just kind of comes in, and well, when you have rifles and you're aim battling against pistols, pretty easy to put 1-on-1 together and figure out what's going to happen there.
Yeah, definitely should be a really easy win coming out of that one. Big MP9 kills there actually from Alex. Alex picked up, I believe, 2 MP9 kills there, so 1,200 bucks. He's got a fat bank account right now. He is sitting on some money, so we might see an op come out here after the first loss. If they lose a rifle round, we got Cypress sitting on the IDF, so I think probably the person who will end up buying it.
Almost certainly, yeah. The CHAWTY's economy is looking pretty good. It's only Alex and Cypress really that have money, and the rest of them a little bit broke. Baba here in the 4th round, they have their first full buy. They're definitely looking to win this. If they don't win this, then, well, I don't know. It's going to be looking pretty dire. On Ancient, would you think that the ideal halftime scoreline as a T would be closer to 7-8, or do you think you can get away with like only winning 5 rounds as the T's here?
I'd say probably 9-6, 10-5 is okay. Definitely shoot for as many rounds as you can T-side early. Getting into the ahead of the enemy playing CT on a more map like this where there's a lot more angles than most. If you look at the map, it's very, very close to two H's connected together at the top. The way they've been defaulting, they're just kind of always looking towards, looks like a B or an A end. Specifically, though, when they're looking to end, they're not going through mid when they're ending. It looks like they're trying to go through one of the hooks. We got R2 here picking up Baba right to the smoke in mid, actually, while I'm sitting here just talking.
Putting this AUG to work.
Yeah, the way they've been defaulting here, you can see that like this is a perfect example because he's going to kill this man and he knows he's going to run away because he knows that player in Tomb can actually hear him. So what's going to happen is they're going to pull the rotation, R2's going to go, and in this time they're going to send the default to B. So now they're going to hit it right through Tombstone, they're going to hit it right through Long, they're going to isolate one player, and they're just going to execute this bomb site. They could fake it, but 20 seconds.
Well, with this setup, it doesn't look like the
so.
fake's coming in, and it also looks like CHAWTY is prepared for this execute. Execute does come out, Cypress does pick up one on Swaggy. Wayne coming in and getting the trade. Alex picking up one before getting traded out by Wayne, and quickly in a 2-on-2 situation. R2D2 kind of alone here with this AUG. Bomb will go down. R2D2 managing to find Az, but very low health. Wayne, 100 HP, 100 armor. R2D2 very low, but Butterstick also with 100 HP and 100 armor. Wayne does get one on Butterstick, and now R2D2 with only 13 HP. Needs to get the clutch here. Is he faking it? Oh, pros don't fake, and Wayne. Nice 1v2 there. Cleaning up the round for Baba, picking up their first win of the game.
Could definitely see the rotation coming out of the default there going towards A. The second 8-1-1 killed that A site player. He knew the only thing he had to do was run away and hightail. He knew that that person would have to come back to CT to check if he's coming out, because if the person leaves Tombstone, there's too much mid presence that's open. And they don't want to give that up because they actually don't know where the rest of the default is, other than the one player that was spotted in Long. So they're gambling. So when they execute that in towards B, it's actually a really good rotation. Quick mid round here coming out, actually. Big Mac 10 kill. Cypress with an op on to Baba, and Butterstick taking out Sam. Looks like we're going back into a default 2-on-4. 3-on-4, I lied, actually. Coming towards B, smoke on a zigzag, checking the back hall, make sure everything's good and long, and looks like the plant's coming in, but late.
Plant's a little bit late, but Baba with full control here on B side there, and not letting anything away. Well, I can tell Butterstick decides to come out with the flank, gets a quick kill on Swaggy. Bomb still not planted yet. Looks like they're pushing all the way back through into T-spawn. They're going to run into Trevor. However, this op of Cypress's is down. A little bit of a Canadian standoff here. And Trevor...
Quickly, Trevor with an absolutely disgusting P250. Oh my.
Trevor woke up this morning and he chose violence. He says, I'm coming in and I'm putting down the hurt.
He had a choice. He had the Wheaties and the Apple Jacks, and he definitely hit the Wheaties. That's for sure.
Those Wheaties, they had, I think that they had probably protein powder on top of them for sure. Or, you know, some little G Fuel powder. You know, sponsor me, G Fuel.
Don't sponsor me. I have heart problems. I can't even drink it.
No comment on my heart problems. I may or may not have some. Yeah. Quickly into the 6th round here. Baba making a fast play towards B. Cypress picking up 2 very fast frags. Shutting down the Seeker round as R2D2 is there. Pick up one more. Sam does find one here with that Tech 9, and Az picking up R2D2 with his Deagle. R2D2's head clean off of his shoulders there. And it looks like Sam did pick up Cypress's op, so that could be pretty crucial to them winning this round here. They need to stick this bomb plant, though. I almost expected Alex to spray through the smoke, but that nade coming out doing some damage. I almost found that spray through the wall, too. It was very close. Not quite close enough. Butterstick now pushing up from the T-spawn side. T's playing a lot more passively in this hole. They're not trying to give away any information here. Butterstick runs straight into the crosshair of Sam. Sam's all alone at the op. Does get one more, and now Sam evening the round here. 1v1. Bomb is down. Alex needs to make a move. Trevor, needs to make a move. It looks like he's going to decide to save this as time is running down. What a defensive play here from Baba this round. Getting that bomb plant and not making any peeks, not taking any peeks that they didn't need to, and getting those picks where they needed to.
Yeah, Sam definitely just shutting down Long, knowing what he's supposed to be doing. He knows that he has to have trust in his teammate hiding an emo. He's just got to buy time. That's what he has to do. The quick trade is what won that round. Like 110%. Without that trade right there, there'd be 2-on-1. One person gets on the bomb, one person holds the opera on low HP, and it's just too much. Like, it's possible, but definitely the way Sam played it there, and the way that he communicated with his teammate was 110% what did it. If without that pick on long, it would have been a lot harder for him. Playing emo like that on low HP, it can go south really quick.
Indeed, yeah, those trades, very important there. Spalva starts to pick up a little bit of momentum here. And now for the first time in this game, it looks like we're going to see a primarily B push, potentially execute. However, R2-D2 and Trevor, they're set up and ready. They've seen some of these nades coming out from the T's, and they might be on to what Bob are doing here. The other three T's.
Yeah, we got the
playing a
default. They
little
got
passive.
big mid presence here, actually. We're probably going to see Alex over here recognize that it's not B very quickly. Yeah, there you go. He's already going. They got the mid presence. They already know that this is a fully execute. Trevor, he's already coming. Alex is halfway to sight. Right, but the big flank, though. Butterstick actually to CZ. Oh.
R2-D2 picking up one, and Swaggy and
Over.
Wayne pick up a couple more, but Trevor coming in with a fast 3K, cleans up the rest of them. Trevor, he's popping off.
Definitely pulling one out of the playbook. Good execution. It just needed a little bit more default. They had way too much mid presence early. They didn't knock him off. There was 2 guys deep mid. Alex knew right away the second he heard that smoke call from his teammate mid. That was it. It was knife out, and he was running.
Rotate,
he knew that the execute
get
wasn't
back
coming
there.
to be. Yep.
And now Baba, they're forced to, well, basically force this round. They're saving. P250s, Tech 9, and a couple Deagles. And I'm surprised we're not seeing a full fast 5 push, honestly, when they're saving here. As CHAWTY pretty easily cleans them up. They're taking these like aim battles with pistols, it seems, and I don't know. I don't really think that's what you want to be doing when you're ecoing.
Yeah, R2-D2 definitely has got the right mindset here. He needs to shut down mid. He knows that an MP9 isn't as valuable on an eco, and he knows that it's just incredible information. So when they hit mid like this, if they're going to hit it, I think they got to hit it from both sides, from upper, and I think they got to hit it from the left side of A coming through mid and pinch the person pushing for information, and then play numbers off of that.
Oh, my apologies, guys. I know I just heard a Facebook message go off. I gotta close that out.
Got a date tonight?
Well, you know, not that I'm a player or anything, but I'm not, no comment, okay, no comment. Now this pause coming in here, I can almost guarantee this is a pause from Baba. Definitely attack pause. It's probably want to get some stuff going here. It is 6-2 moving into the 9th round. CHAWTY's definitely be looking to win at least 10 rounds this half, I think. I think they probably know what they're doing on T's side, but don't really want to give Baba any room to move here. Try and keep Baba's momentum down, and, well, Baba definitely needs to win some rounds if they want to have any sort of chance at winning in the second half. We do see them coming up from T-spawn up the right side towards B. However, moving more towards middle as Swaggy gets one on R2-D2, rotating from mid, and Wayne just heads right into B site, gets a frag. Butterstick, however, returning fire, and Cypress with that op. He just ran right in there and got a frag. A little bit of Kenny S action. He just ran straight to the site, no problem, get a frag. Trevor managing to find a flank on Sam in lower B, and now as 8-1-1 in a 1v3 situation, bomb is down, and CHAWTY have absolutely full control of this bomb. Well, as with this AK, he's got an AK, he's got a dream. I don't know, it's not looking too grim. What do you think?
Definitely looking like, oh, actually it might not be, as you're picking up one quick one. He's low HP, but he knows where the bomb is, and it's just not enough.
Not enough as Trevor and Cypress double team him in a corner.
Quick rotation trying to come in here through tunnel. The second they killed that first player, when they killed R2 when he was pushing mid, it was good counter. You know, they're just stopping the information. He spots a couple. He's traded out quickly. The big issue that happened right after is Butterstick actually came up secondary and they weren't respecting it. Got the bomb, and in Counter-Strike, you kind of need the bomb, plant the bomb. So the second the bomb goes down, everyone needs to stop what they're doing on their execute or even on their default and come back and actually try and get that bomb. So it's like, you got 2 teams who know where the bomb is and 2 teams who know how important the bomb is. Without recovering it in time, it's only going to go in advantage for CTs. They know where the bomb is and they know where you have to go. So there's only so many angles you can come out of, and that's definitely what they did when they shut that down.
Yeah, CHAWTY, they recognize the choke points instantly, and they position themselves perfectly to defend that bomb, and well, we saw it in action that last round. Moving into the 10th round here, Baba, they need to win the last couple rounds here if they want to have any chance of fighting in the second half. A full save coming in as Baba Niv runs straight up mid and gets R2D2 with that CZ. Butterstick answering back with that M4, but Sam getting another trade. Cypress with this op does some damage, and we're very quickly into a 2v2 situation. Hwayne does have an AUG, however, he's very low health. Swaggy with just a deagle. The teams are a little bit separated here. They're definitely going to need to reconvene if they want to get this bomb down and get a plant on. Seems like Alex might know exactly what Hwayne's doing.
This is not good in mid. This is not good in mid. He is actually going through Tomb, and the other guy's deep mid, so he's actually going to think that he's cleared it out when he hasn't. This could be really bad for Swag really quickly. This bomb is stuck in mid.
Alex is turning around. He's coming back.
Yep.
Does spot Hwayne, who had, well, you know, Alex could have coughed on Hwayne and he would have died.
Give him a little bit of the Rona. Help him out a little bit.
Positive test
Swag
alert.
Swag, you're definitely stuck in the 1v2. Trying to.
He spots an
find
op,
something.
though. He spots an op. This could be.
He does have it. The Zoomer. It's a big one. It's green.
The Zoomer. This could be a turning point here. TSN turning point. If any of you watch, you know, World Series of Poker, Alex does manage to find Swaggy, as Swaggy just, for some reason, crouch walks out in the open. Isn't even looking at his opponent. And another round going towards CHAWTY. Once again for everyone that's just tuning in, we're at 6 viewers now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Here we have ESEA Season 37 main match, CHAWTY versus DSB. I'm not gonna pronounce the full name because of Twitch. Twitch rules, you know, I don't want to get in trouble. We want to keep doing this. Keep it family friendly. You know what I mean? 11th round here. CHAWTY up quite a bit, and
Butterstick again. He's just shutting it down fast mid. He knows that there's no one really checking him from the other side of mid, and he knows he's free to get up there. And he's just going to keep doing it.
We've seen Babo do this play a few times where they go up towards B and head right towards mid, and then every time they get...
time it's been done. Yep, R2 right behind him, the same setup. He's got him on a lower tier gun, higher kill value, and they just put him either R2 in first or Butterstick. An absolute disgusting flick coming out of Alex. Oh my.
Niv, he just, you know... Alex, you know, he said, "Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. I need you to take a seat over here."
They're catching on to it a bit now. He just got cleared out mid there by, I believe it was Niv that killed him out mid and killed R2. Definitely knew to check for it this time. It was the second time he's been in that position, and it was the first time he's been checked.
And once again, it does look like our T's are a little bit split up. They are starting to come back together. This time they don't have to fight CTs to get back together, but for some reason it looks like they're going to continue trying to take this B site. They must know that the flank, or the rotate has come in, and that B site definitely occupied by the CTs. Trevor's in a good position here. Baba, they're going to try and go up middle, but Trevor's be able to watch this rotate, but as the Ferrari peak takes Trevor's head clean off his shoulders. And bomb is going to get planted here on A site as Alex and Cypress on the fast rotate. Cypress with low HP and an op could prove challenging for them here on the retake, especially coming from CT's side. I think this is probably one of the worst sides to retake the site from. Baba in very good position here to defend this bomb plant. Cypress trying to clear the angles, but he's not going to find anyone. Baba's going to be waiting for that sound cue when the bomb starts to get defused. They don't need to win the rounds here. It's only a couple more rounds to do so. CHAWTY deciding not to stick the defuse there, and Az and Sam managing to pick up a couple more frags and win the round here for Baba. 8-3 now in favor of CHAWTY.
Yeah, Az dying after they're trying to get the op, but it was just a little too long on the round end pause time, but definitely better in the way that they execute the bomb site in that regard. Mid control they had there from Az is good. He knew that that op player wouldn't be holding a tight angle for mid. He knew it would be some type of off angle, and he found him. Definitely hiding out in Tombstone and getting into that bomb site's important in that round. Definitely Az helping his team definitely close it.
I definitely thought Trevor's position in Tomb was going to be very, very good there, but I believe it was Az with a really nice pick on him.
Yep. Niv here shutting it down again. He's getting into R2's head a little bit. R2's still pushing up for the information, trying to get it early, but Niv, he's definitely catching on. It's the third time he's pushed that deep, and it's the second time now he's caught him. So R2's probably looking to change it up in the way he plays mid, or they might start playing 3 people mid.
Yeah, the default change could definitely come in. They're doing a lot of the same plays, it seems, both teams. They're just kind of, you know, pushing get a little information, try and get a little greasy peek off. get some entry frags, open up some sights. Baba, you know, I think they're moving a little bit slower than I would like to see them move in terms of playing on the T side here. You know, they're spreading themselves out pretty wide and taking 1v1s and 2v2s that maybe they shouldn't be.
Oh, Wayne here definitely opening up mid presence. You're probably going to see the rotation into A here with a full BX. Oh, they're just going for it. They already know.
The execute comes out. They're pushing into the site. They're looking to get this bomb down as soon as possible. Good flashes coming in from CHAWTY, but the site completely smoked off here. Cypress does tag Swag through the smoke, as well as Niv. However, all 5 T's still alive as CHAWTY only has 3 players to retake the site. Both of them have ops. 2 of them have ops, I should say. And that could prove difficult in the retake. It looks like they are going to retreat here and try and save these guns. They say, you know what, we're up 8-3. We don't need to win this. We can let them have it. We don't need to risk these guns.
Yeah, 2 ops is definitely a big save. Actually, Cypress just lost when they're in the mid peak to Swag. Swag knows he's low HP and he should be the person trying to take engagements to actually look for these guns rather than his full HP teammates. Excellent
shot coming in from Swag there. Cypress losing an op that, well, maybe not the end of the world for CHAWTY, but oh, Alex. Yeah, the last no scope down on Az. Wow.
You don't need a scope.
Dirt nasty.
Playing Battalion.
Yeah. Shout out to Battalion 1944. I've never played it actually, but it looks fun. I don't know. Is it fun?
Game's dead.
Game. Okay, well, moving into the 13th round here, CHAWTY is up here 8-4. We did say in the beginning of the game a 10-5 scoreline as the T's, you know, is definitely recoverable moving into the second half. So
definitely not unfavorable.
It's definitely not the other way. It's not a 15-1 or 15-0, that's for sure. It's, you know, it's all right. R2D2
disgusting shutdown here on the A bomb site.
Spamming that deagle, taking names and absolutely showing no forgiveness. Baba is ready for that push. Does find the head of Butterstick. R2D2 trying to get some more kills with this deagle. Baba, once again, they're pretty spread out here. Niv just taking another fight, not being able to win against Trevor here as is the last one. Does have the bomb.
Ace clutch demanded here. Vaz is trying to shut it down in mid. This is too many angles. Not enough time.
Exactly. Too many angles, not enough time as Alex closes out the round for CHAWTY. And now, second last round of this half. CHAWTY is up here 9-4. Baba definitely going to want to win the next couple of rounds here. Give themselves the best chance they can in the second half. We do see a Mach 10 armor coming out on Sam here. An interesting buy. Although, you know, money's tight. Money's tight, as they say. We do see ops on both teams, so this is a little bit new. We're seeing Baba push 3 out mid. R2D2 just kind of staying in the open. Does find Butterstick does find Swaggy and Sam. R2D2 getting Wayne through the smoke, and Alex with an off-frag on Niv, and the T-side mid-push comes to an alarming stop as it's just Az alone decides to say, you know what, I'm going to peek 3 guys on my own and try and John Wick these guys. It's high noon. Doesn't do it,
Definitely
though.
Trying to shut it down. Yeah, 100%. Money here getting really tight for DSB. Don't think the Mach 10 buy on Sam is needed, but I think that he was just trying to get eke one more buyout because they're going to buy again here and just Mach 10 P90. Yep, here it comes. They're just going to go SMG, go quick, go fast. They're just going to probably try and catch somebody off guard here on the B bomb site. There's no default here. This just looks like a straight W into the bomb site. Just straight out. They're going right through it. Yep. This is it. They're just going to get in early and shut it down quick.
As with the quick 2 open kills on Alex and Cypress. Cypress does manage to find one, but Baba taking full control of this B site. Getting this bomb down fast. Niv picking up that op and putting it to good use, taking out R2D2 as Az catches Trevor on the rotate. Now Butterstick in a 1v4. He actually has decent positioning for this. Let's see if he can pull something off here.
Oh, the dink.
Oh, Wayne instantly dinks him, and that's it. So, as we predicted here, 10-5 scoreline at the half. Murph, what do you think so far? Who are you favoring moving into the second half here?
Definitely a little bit towards CHAWTY. They definitely are not scared to play a little more aggressive. DSB, definitely defaulting well, definitely executing well, just not recognizing the presence of mid quick enough. When they do recognize that it's there, it looks like it's communicating or sorry, miscommunication and a little bit of cluttered comms. You could see it definitely in that last A site hit where they went into an eco stack, rather than just play standard Counter-Strike, trade out, find angles. It was a little bit too much, rather than just say like one tomb, one site. It kind of looked like it was too many people talking at once, and it happens. Like I've seen it, I've done it. It just happens. But in terms of favoritism, definitely looking like CHAWTY's got a little bit more advantage. They're just, like I was saying, like slightly more aggressive. Not in the sense that favors Counter-Strike, but that favors T-side a little bit if you're not scared to trade.
Yeah, no
and if
kidding.
they're not scared to trade on CT, where holding angles is important and getting information, you'll probably see R2D2 here just get into bomb sites quick, get assist flashes, and just take angles.
I think at the end of the day, it really comes down to which team has practiced their T-side more. I mean, CHAWTY, they obviously are 6 rounds away here from a W, and Baba, they have a lot of work to do. But if Baba's practiced these site defenses and the retakes, well, I mean, I think they could have a pretty good chance. If CHAWTY is not quite prepared for defending these sites, then they could definitely give this game away. I think the second pistol round is going to be essential here for Baba to win, though. I think if they lose this pistol, I think it's, I don't know. You think it's a write-off if they lose pistol?
Definitely not. Pistol's important, but there are things outside of pistol. The game doesn't begin and end with both pistols rounds, and it definitely doesn't just mean, GG the second you lose the second one. There's been incredible games that have been, 0 out of 2 pistols won. A big example, there's lots of IEM matches back in 2016. Off the top of my head, where Fnatic lost both pistols and actually won out to win a major. So, pistols are important, but understanding the game and what's going on specifically in the map at the time is definitely more important. Economy is good. Economy is important to buy guns, but 5 people shooting at one guy is very hard to win against. Economy will help you prevent that with Molotovs and smokes, etc. with utility. But if you have the numbers and you're not willing to trade, I think you'll see CHAWTY. I think if CHAWTY wins the pistol, I think they'll sneak out with this at a 16-9. And I think if DSB wins the pistol, if they win the next round after and stop the force, I think we'll probably see a much closer of a game.
There you go, guys. Place your bets. 16-9, the official predicted scoreline at the end, courtesy of Nerve. Getting into the second pistol round of this game here. Again, we have CHAWTY versus DSB. CHAWTY on the T side here is Cypress takes out Niv and Swaggy pretty quickly as we see some contact in the middle T side area. CHAWTY quickly taking B side control, getting this bomb planted, and now it's just Wayne, Az, and Sam. 3v5 on the retake. They need to find these shots to these USPs. R2D2 taking this fight and finding the head of Wayne here. So Az finds Alex, and R2D2 once again getting some frags, putting some work in, taking out Sam. However, Az not able to do anything else as Butterstick comes out, takes him out quickly, and there we are. Second pistol round going to CHAWTY here.
You definitely see R2 kind of coming into his zone here as a much more aggressive player than the rest of his team. Whether he's an entry fragger, I'm not sure, but you can definitely see it in his stat lines. He is not scared to take that fight, and you can see it in the stats over the season. He is very, very often first engage or first death, but sometimes that's just, it comes with the territory.
Baba pulling out all the stops here. 5 men rushing down middle with the pistols. Managing to find 3 of CHAWTY's players, but however, it's only Sam left alive now as CHAWTY will get bombed down in these sites. Sam does have an MAC 10. We could see some quick dinks coming out here, but both CHAWTY players have full health. Yeah, I would say the odds were against him as Cypress cleans him up, and CHAWTY went into the first 2 rounds of the second half to be up 12-5.
Yeah, R2 getting big praise here, definitely taking his time with the second Deagle frag. He knew he was going to be traded, very likely to be traded, so he took his time, he isolated one, and he made sure that it counted, and straight through the eyes, just sent him to the shadow realm. Put him back.
Deleted off of the server.
We don't want none. We're full. Send him home.
Moving into the 18th round here. You see full buy coming in from practically both teams, with the exception of Niv having the ump, who does get taken out. As CHAWTY, they're just taking this control here. They're going everywhere as a team. They're getting these trades, taking good angles on these fights. Looks like Cypress is all alone on B side as Trevor and Butterstick taking A control here. And it's just Az left alone from the CTs to retake. Trevor's watching this rotate. Does catch Az off guard, and yet another round going to CHAWTY. 13-5 now. I don't know. It's looking a little dire.
Yeah, tac pause coming in here for Baba for sure. I think we're probably gonna see. I think probably a deco here. They're probably gonna get a couple deco rounds. I think they'll have one. I don't think you'll see too much aggression. I think you'll see a little bit more of a stack and a gamble. But I think that stack and gamble will probably be a bit towards the B site from mid. So I think you'll probably see 2 people mid, 3 people B here, but very close together. So probably 3 people ending up in tunnel or emo, or very close to the B site. And then the other 2 people just kind of scoping out mid and making sure. I think if the execute comes into B late, I think it could be bad. But I think R2's not scared to die. So
no, R2, he likes those battles. He likes those fights.
Yeah, definitely. I think if he recognizes quickly that this is going to be a stack,
which it is.
He already
Your
knows.
analysis coming in very clean here.
He already knows. And he knows he doesn't even need to fight. He knows this right now. He knows that he just needs to stay here and buy time. It doesn't even matter. He dies, unfortunately. He gets a big kill. Quain here onto Alex with a dig on the backside of B through tunnel. They know it's 3-on-4 here. 3-on-3 now with Butterstick cleaning up Sam. Butterstick on a swag and Hwayne on the Butterstick and quick trade. A 2-on-2 here with Hwayne on 12 HP. Looking not too good, but a big stack here. The brain is thinking.
Az needs to grab an AK, I think, doesn't he? This AK's mid. He's got to go grab something, I would imagine. Trevor goes through that rotate area. Does find Hwayne. Az has found an AK. Manages to get the kill on Trevor, and now Cypress and Az. 1v1. Bomb is down.
He knows where the bomb is.
Yeah, that's a good point. Az might not know where it is. If Cypress walks all the way through, he could definitely win this round for his team here. I don't think either knows where the other is too. It's just
it definitely looks like Az thought that they didn't drop the bomb outside the backside of a default, and he actually thinks it's gambling towards A. This could get dicey really quick for either side.
Yeah, that bomb being dropped in the back by CHAWTY. I guess they must have dropped that early round because Baba, they had no idea the bomb was there, I don't think.
It's got full nade set here on Cypress.
Baba,
Az with just a smoke and no kit.
Az is all the way back in A site now. Cypress is about to start the plant on B. Surely Az has heard these nades go off on B.
Oh, the fake plant. He thinks he's closer.
Welcome to ESEA main, guys. The fake plant. No one knows where bomb is. No one knows where the other player is.
Cypress should know that this should not be Cypress knows this should not be a fake. They have no kit. He should know. But have they done their homework? Has anybody on that team bought a kit? There it is. He knows. He knows that all he's got to do is hold that angle because he knows Az very, very unlikely doesn't have a kit right there, and the stack coming in. He recognizes it and he puts it home. 14-5 for CHAWTY.
Yeah, CHAWTY, they're stuffing it home right now. Moving in the 20th round. Baba, they're just not able to find any sort of momentum this game. Taking a few tack pauses. They take another one here. We're not sure if a comeback is possible here. This could be one of the longest matches of all time if there is a comeback. Definitely a tack pause coming in from Baba. They need to shut down CHAWTY. We don't even see an op coming in from Cypress. Cypress had the money, but he said, you know what? I'm feeling the AK. I'm looking to give some haircuts. Not looking to play these games.
Yeah, I think it could be the barbershop's open for business, or I think maybe there might be some more depth to it. I think Cypress might recognize that Niv is actually having an off game, and he doesn't want to give him more chances to have an op. Even if they do buy an op and he does get one, he's not having the best game right now. It happens. That's Counter-Strike. But he's also recognizing that if he buys an op and he's going to duel another op, he might give him a more advantageous fight than if he actually fought him with an AK.
True enough, yeah. That is true. So we do see CHAWTY here leaning a little bit more towards the A site. 3 of them with the bomb. Playing rather close. Mid control taken by CHAWTY as Baba there. Playing a little bit more passive. Looks like they're pushed through in the rotate area of mid there, but no contact has been made until just now as Az sees the push from CHAWTY coming on the A site. Does find Trevor. Smokes go down and Swag picking up Butterstick through those smokes. Sam on the rotate picking up Alex.
In the mid lurk.
Cypress finding a couple on this defense and quickly evening out this game a little bit more. 3v2 here. CTs, they need to get these trades. They need to play off each other. That nade coming in, that definitely hurt Cypress there. R2D2 is in a good spot to defend here, though.
Oh.
A little bit too much trigger control is...
Just slightly.
Yeah, it delayed that a little bit too much and allowed the CTs to get his teammate.
This is going to be close, I think.
No.
Oh, it's just not enough.
2 milliseconds too late.
It's just not enough.
And that's just how the cookie crumbles as CHAWTY moves into match point here. 15-5.
Looks like we're both wrong here. Looks like R2 knows. He's just dialed in. He's got, you know, you can see the game asset. It's right there. It's playing the time for him. He knows. He's just got to buy a fraction of a second. We're out here thinking he's got to be, you know, less shooty and more sneaky, but he puts it down. Just buys just enough time.
Puts it down. Swaggy with the auto shotty. Looking to do some damage. Where is he going with that auto shotty? Looks like he's in this B rotate. Unfortunately,
going to the graveyard.
Not able to use it as, yeah, he gets into the shower round pretty quick by Butterstick, and Butterstick getting traded out as we are quickly in a 4v4. However, Hwayne and Sam finding Alex and Trevor as R2D2 does trade out Hwayne here towards B site. CHAWTY does have control of B site. We need to get this bomb down. Molotov coming out in the rotate from R2D2. Could they be thinking about double rotating and going A?
They're gonna double through the smoke, cut the A player
Az is in
off.
position.
They know the mid aggression's there.
Oh, he spotted them.
That's it. Straight out to A site now.
And the last 2 Baba players, they're in the back of B. They're gonna be hightailing it over to A. Oh no, they're not. They're just sitting there. They're waiting.
Yeah, Cypress planning open here for anything. R2 going up to the same spot. Oh, they're gonna double up actually.
Are they gonna boost? Boost. Boost. There's the boost.
This is too many angles to clear. Not a big fan of this personally. I think that if R2, I think R2 should definitely be on the top, being lower HP.
I was just gonna say that.
On the bottom, it can
100%.
go really bad really quickly.
All it takes is R2D2 dying and Cypress not being able to get accuracy.
The boost is checked.
There it is.
Exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. R2 dies first. Cypress doesn't have to spray control and falls down. The trade's made by Sam. The defuse comes in. We're going 15-6, still match point.
The dream
Minor
is
details.
alive.
Minor details. Success is in the details. It always is. Minor things.
You know, I'm actually kind of proud that I picked that up too, actually. R2D2 being low health definitely, you know, should have been on top because, you know, if he gets killed first, then yeah, Cypress just does not have any sort of accuracy with that AK falling down. And Baba, they're picking up their first round in quite a long time here.
Technically, falling accuracy is not as bad as jumping, but it's still bad.
Still definitely affected, yeah. As we do see CHAWTY, it looks like they're making a play towards middle, but when Niv takes off Alex's head, it looks like they're backing off a little bit, moving more towards his A site. Looking to get an execute here. Almost all Baba players are sitting in this mid to B rotate area. I'm not too sure what to call that area, to be honest with you, but...
This is really, really, really bad for DSB. They've walked all the way through long A without anyone checking it. Az is just paranoid about dying. They've done it once to him, and he's not wanted to peek it since, but it might end the game.
Yeah, that trade, that kill open up onto Az from, who was it? I believe Trevor. This might be the game here. Baba, they need to put some pep in their step on this retake. Sam does find R2D2 as Niv comes in through CT and finds Butterstick. Cypress does manage to find Wayne, but Niv with another kill on Trevor, and Cypress last alive as Swaggy kills him with his swag.
They got it. Yep, just in time. They've learned their lesson. One loss to no defuse this game, and that's it. He had 4 players on the kit there, even on a fairly not perfect buy, but
yeah, very good rotate there from Baba too. Honestly, it looked like once that A site was opened up that I didn't really think they were going to be able to get a retake in, but they moved fast. They found their frags and got that bomb defused. 15-7 now.
Only person here without head armor and without a kit and without offensive nades. I'm pretty sure they should probably be putting Sam in a more aggressive position. We'll see.
Yeah, you would think maybe they would have put Sam mid instead, but. Oh, R2D2. The rest of CHAWTY coming out in the A site here. That Deagle doing a little bit of damage, but as finding R2D2 as he lights up Cypress as well. And Baba, well, they're ready this time. They got 3 players in this A site. They're not going to go easily into this. good night.
Oh, Trevor might just take the head off of Swag right here if Swag's not paying attention. Oh, Swag catches him.
Swag does catch him. Yeah, Trevor almost was in good position there as the rotate comes in. Bomb is moving towards B, but Baba, they're already on top. They know what's going on. We do see the 1T player over on A's site here. Niv is looking for him, does find him. As now it's just Cypress and Butterstick and a 2v5. They are saving here. I highly doubt we're going to see them actually try to save these guns. Although the split is a little bit questionable, if you ask me. Sam, what are you doing? 4x3 troubles. Niv not able to find that kill as Butterstick does find Sam.
Oh, it's just really costly for them. They don't have the money to be losing bodies like that.
Yeah, that kill on Az from Butterstick definitely going to put a dent in Baba's economy here.
It was the only op. I don't think they didn't have 2 ops, right? It was only 1 Niv just on the A
Yeah,
side?
just Niv on the A side, yeah.
Yeah, 4x3 letting him down. Or weapon model. He might be left-handed. That might be it.
That
he
could
might
be
have
it.
Super far left FOV.
That could be it, yeah. 8-15. Baba winning 3 in a row here. Like we said, the dream is alive. They can tie this game. They can get to OT. They got quite a wall to jump here, but I mean, it's not impossible. We've seen it happen before. CHAWTY playing a little bit more passively now towards his B side. We do see 3 Baba players here. They're ready. They know the B site's where most of the action happens. They know CHAWTY likes to play these executes. We do see some aggression coming in from CHAWTY in middle. However, it doesn't pay off as Sam does kill Butterstick. That Molotov didn't really go anywhere with that. Not sure what happened there. As R2D2 runs out and takes the head off of Swaggy. Trevor getting Hwayne and Sam getting a kill on Alex. It's just Az and Sam now on the rotate to retake this B site from CHAWTY. Sam does find R2D2, but he's a little low health as Cypress with the aggression here. Pushes into where he knows where Sam's coming from, pushes in, gets the frag, and that is game.
That's all she wrote.
CHAWTY winning this one 16-8.
Yeah, R2 definitely still carrying that aggression he was carrying through all game. Niv kind of picked it up a little bit on the CT side when he got the op and he came into. He had a couple of impactful frags. Unfortunately, just they're a little too late. Sometimes it happens. No one's perfect. Everyone has good games. Everyone has bad games. It happens to me. It happens to you. Apparently, it happens to me a lot, depending on what people say to me in my pugs. But
NACS.
It is
Welcome
what it is.
to ESEA. Just kidding. ESEA is an awesome service, guys. If you haven't checked it out or played on there yet, definitely go ahead and take a look. I believe there's a ref link down below. Thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in. See, we're closing the stream off with 5 viewers. Very excellent. I'm glad people are enjoying these. We're definitely going to keep doing them. Nerve, thank you for joining me on this stream. Did you have fun?
Yeah, no problem. It was good. Last time I did this was 2013, I think, for a CEVO final, actually.
Oh,
CSS, of all places.
You're
last
fresh.
Season of Counter-Strike Source. Oof, man.
It's only 8 years, right? Or is that 8
it's
years? More than that? You're old as heck. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm almost 30. I turned 28 like 2 weeks ago. What do I know?
No, we're not that much. You're not that much older than me. Well, all right. Well, hopefully we'll have you back for the next couple games, or at least one of the next games.
Yeah, you know where to find me, hiding out in the Shadow Realm.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, this was CHAWTY versus SGB.
DSB.
DSB. I can't remember. It's something with a bad word, Baba. And CHAWTY picking up the win here, 16-8. Moving on one step closer to playoffs. They're going to be looking to get into playoffs and make a run at this title here. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Stream's going off. Thank you once again, and tune in for the next game. I believe it'll be on Tuesday. So keep your eye open for that. Ciao.